Hey everybody, Ricky here from Brifford Great Danes, a faith-based Great Dane breeder. Yes, I took my son out of school today. Pretty exciting because Ricky got to leave school a little bit early.
And I have no homework on Fridays.
It's Friday, so the weekend. Tomorrow's my birthday, so just like a lot of fun stuff happening.
Today, what's happening?
So we are at the vet right now. I wanted to pull him out of school because I think, you know, going through this breeding process is so important. There's so much learning involved. I mean, this kid could literally whelp a litter on his own. So we are at the vet right now.
With no hands.
Right. So they just took Dutchess back, and they're gonna X-ray her, and we're gonna try to get a puppy count, which is so exciting. So Rick, how many pups do you think?
15.
That's a lot. Is it possible? Absolutely. Yeah. Great Danes, you know, large breed, lots of pups. Her pattern has been 12. I think 12, and she's really big. So she usually weighs around 120-ish, and right now she was just about 160. So I'm pretty sure today is day, what was it, 52? So, you know, we're like 10 days away from pups. So it's showtime. Yes, babe, yeah. So I'm gonna add the X-ray the photo to here so you could take a look, and maybe I'll mark up because you'll see the skulls and the spines, and that's kind of what they count, and maybe I'll put a dot on each one so you can get a rough count. So, you know, whenever they say if they see like 10, you could maybe expect to see 11, 12, because you know, as long as you get a firm count, it'll give you a good idea, and it's very important because, you know, when we're whelping, you know, if she only has 7 pups and we know for sure there's another 3 to go, this is why an X-ray is really important. And you kind of wait. The longer you wait, the more calcification, so it's the brighter the image and stuff. So stay tuned. We'll be back really soon to let you know how many pups we have.
I think so. You have 1, 2, 3. I think this is 4 and 5, 6, 7.
A lot of dough.
I'm pretty sure I see 8 and 9.
Right.
It's easier to see in this one. So this is more forward. So this is her long liver, stomach is here.
Right.
So then again, you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would say this is 7. And then when you go to the back part of the stomach, I would say there's at least 8, 9, 10 here.
Right. Yeah, it's right on track. Her pattern, you know, seems to be like 12-ish.
But there could almost be 3 here.
Yeah.
So where I was counting 2, this might actually be 3.
That's a lesson.
But yeah, so it's again, this is kind of the most middle view. So like the end of her liver and her hips will start right about here.
Right.
But I still don't think they're all in this one shot.
Right. All right, Ricky here and little Ricky. We're at Barnes & Noble's here. Wanted to just kind of go over the video so the previous little video clip is Dutchess having her X-ray, and for a lot of people I just want to quickly go over what you're seeing. I know it's a little bit confusing, but you know what they do is they count the spines and the skulls, and obviously it's really hard to get an exact accurate number. The longer you go in the pregnancy, the more the calcification, again, the more vivid the picture, so it'll be easier. But it's okay. I just wanted to get a general idea. I mean, she's big, and her pattern has been, you know, 12 pups. So it's looking like we easily see 10, 11 pups. So I'm very thankful because obviously we have been blessed with many deposits, and obviously I wanted to fulfill everybody's order.
Trying to.
I have so many families.
Oh, we have extras.
We have so many families that are waiting and excited and stuff.
And 2 that I know.
Oh, your buddies, I know it.
Yes, 2 friends from
His friends from school wanted.
2 of them wanted them.
Yeah. So, you know, I am thankful that, God willing, you know, it's a process. There's a lot of steps involved. There's a lot of faith, because, you know, she has to have these puppies, and there's a lot of, you know, I hate to get negative, but there's things that can happen, you know. So but God is good, and I think we're gonna be just fine. So again, thank you all for sticking with me and joining me on this journey. If you have a deposit with us, get excited, because we are looking really good, and it's looking like I could fulfill everybody's wishes and deposits. So, you know, I'm very thankful for that. And the pups should be here under 2 weeks. I do want to apologize. We are under contract
In
for
11 days from now, they'll be born.
roughly 11 days,
Yes,
right? So
that's what we've
the
been
total gestation period is
It's on
roughly.
the Tuesday. Is when they're.
We figured out it's going to be on a Tuesday, basically Memorial Day, weekend, Memorial Day. It's about 63 days for a dog to come to a full pregnancy, give or take like 1 day, and she is getting big, and she looks bigger than last time, because we still have some time to go, you know. So now is when things really ramp up, you know. So we're kicking up her food, we're trying to exercise her, keep her away from the other dogs, because, you know, we have a couple pups that we kept from her last litter, and they get extra excited, rambunctious and stuff. So, you know, you do want to be obviously extra cautious. So it's kind of time to hunker down. And I really wanted to apologize. I usually, you know, I like to do many more videos. You know, we have Dad, we have Mom, we have some pups we kept, and I really wanted to get more content out there. We are under contract right now, and it's been a grueling process. You know, in life, it's, you know, it's never on your time, it's the right time, you know. And I'm so excited about this home, because it has a beautiful barn and lots of land, and Ricky picked the book.
Well, that's not the one that we're buying. I just like to take them out and put them back on.
Yeah, I'm gonna post a little video right after this to show you the book that my son picked.
No, right now let's show them.
Oh,
This is the
okay.
one for Dad's birthday.
Yeah, so my birthday's tomorrow, and I'm like, Rick, maybe I should get myself a
Who
book.
is this?
And
What
he,
is the story of
and
my
he
life?
points to this,
Yes, I
and
heard
it's-
about this.
and it's the last one left. So
Out of the end of Who Was books, it tells about the club and the website, and this was one of
so
them.
Who
It's
Is
one of the
books are
rares.
like children's books, right?
Who
that-
is and Who Is.
And there's a bunch of these, like Who Is Elvis? Ricky loves Elvis.
Who Was.
So like, Who Was Elvis? So this is called
That's weird.
Who Is the Story of My Life. So
And Who
it's
Is
pretty
wins
cool.
right here,
It kind of
like I
takes you
showed you.
through.
Like I just showed you, Who Is wins.
And
And
that's,
the one that I always been wanting, I survived the sinking of the Titanic.
yeah, he's been wanting this book. So
I've been wanting to
so we
collect.
came here to get this.
I always like collecting Who Would Win, I Survived, and Who Was and Who Is, and what is and where is and blah blah blah.
So what's really cool is it's kind of a children's way of talking about me and or you, right? Like, so Who Is, and then Ricky, and the story of my life, and it's pretty cool. It takes you through like your whole life, but
Their whole
almost in
life
a
is.
child's way. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out and hand it over to my son, and get to know his daddy a little better. So God bless everybody. Thank you so much. Again, we're under contract with a home, so it's a hectic time. I mean, literally, we're going to be closing next week, and then Dutchess is going to have her puppies like a few days later. So it's like, and we have to move, obviously, all our stuff and all the dogs.
Stressful, not stressful.
It's stressful and exciting, you know. But God is definitely at work, and we are thankful. So God bless you all.